Because we gotta get more of your pants done.
This is Sunday, and it is the middle of October, and in 3 weeks, folks, it will be Eastern Standard Time.
10 o'clock a.m.
And you just found out what time the hour is. Breathe on us, breath of God, and we will be alert and live with thee the perfect life. I think you live the perfect life, Birdie. And neither harm nor hurt. That is the story of veganism. Neither harm nor hurt. Now, what's the big news around? We think Gina and I think, and Carol and I think, and Brenda and I think that the trust is going to pay for the airtime $800 for the first week of January 2022. We think that's going to happen. The jumble with the trust is as bad as ever, folks. Gina went back into the receipts and she found a couple of receipts that hadn't been paid, and it amounted to something like $100. And she thinks that she continues back into March and April and May, that she'll find at least $500 that hasn't been processed. And this has happened after 90 days, so they may not process them. Things are still a jumble with Gary Black because we don't have any money in the credit card. I don't know why it takes them so long, the trust, to put money back into the credit card. And we have $2,200 tied up in the credit card that they won't move for us. Anyway, the jumble is a jumble with the credit card and the spend down and the trust. And it is true that every month the credit card, the trust is going to pile up with another $1,800, and then we can't have any access to that. And then if we die week after month with $1,800 piling up every month, it goes to somebody else. It goes to somebody else. Some other poor person, maybe, but it goes to somebody else. And that is not the way we want to spend our savings. And things were so bad that Gina ordered another credit card. We don't know how much the credit is on it or what the interest is on it. This is what you call ruining the credit, the real credit that you have all your life of paying your bills the day they came in the mail, and this phony credit of getting your name bad. Okay, what else is going on? Wayne in Sunday school, he's teaching them the letter of Naomi and Ruth. Whither thou goest, I will go. Da, 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 da. Your people shall be my people. the officially, finally, definitely, the museum is closed. It's closed for the winter. You can go into the museum and you can shut the door and you will not see any leak of light. We hope that will keep the mice out. I've told you before, I love mice. I feed them, but I feed them outdoors. I would rescue them. I'd do anything for them. But you can't cohabit with mice or chipmunks, as cute as they are. Okie dokie. Every day we read a column in the museum, a column of contents of what is in the boxes. Every day we read one. And we will not go back until spring unless I send somebody over on a surprise visit to check to see that there is enough mothballs and that everything is in a box and filed, and there's nothing that doesn't have a place and isn't in its place. We might have a surprise inspection. Okay. We have good news on the renewals. We had to renew our contracts with all of the TV stations. It was about 15 of them, and I think we're down to the last 2. Betty Ann Smith and Doug up in Torrington, Litchfield, Connecticut. If Robert will mail the papers to Doug, then Doug will process those, and our sweet friend up there, Maureen Shepherd, has already signed her papers and handed them in to Robert. So if Robert gets them to Doug, and if Doug sends us the confirmation and the times, then we will be all done as soon as Colleen is done in Norwalk with Mitch Menard. My goodness. I asked Gina for an estimate when she thought the trust and spend-down and credit cards would all be in order and life would be peaceful again. She said November 15th. Well, Glendora, what's that got to do with jokes? Nothing. So get going on some jokes. Okay.